In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Retro 2 by VX Gaming. In the box, you get the Retro 2 gaming system itself, you get an AV cable with a yellow and red output, you get a micro USB to USB-A charging cable, and as well as a battery. So this gaming system is $30 and it holds 500 games, and you can also connect it to the TV. So I was in FYE and I saw this and I'm just like, okay, this is something that looks pretty cool and I can review for the channel. And came home, opened the box up, started playing with it, and then I realized like, okay, this thing isn't really that great. Now 500 games is a lot for anybody, right? And you might say that's great just because of the fact that you have a lot of options to choose from. But on this gaming device, it's not that great for two reasons. Reason number one is the menu selection. So when you first turn on the device, you get to choose your language, and on the second screen, you have the game selections. So there's 8 games per page and there's 500 games. So if you do the math, that's 62 pages of games. And there's no way to go ahead and favorite a game that you want. And there's no way to search the game by its name. So every time you turn it on, you have to go ahead and scroll to that page to play your game. And over time that can, get tedious, especially if you're playing this thing every single day. Reason number two, this thing has no way to save the games on here. So what I mean by that is, let's just say you're playing Mario and you get pretty far in the game, right? And then all of a sudden you have to go ahead and do something else. Whether that's eat, clean, do your homework, whatever, right? You turn off the game, come back, turn it on, you're back at the language select screen, then you gotta scroll back to the page that Mario's on, select that game, and then you start from the beginning all over again. And so it's like, for a lot of gamers, that's a really big red flag. And so looking at the instructions, it says that you have to push the reset button in order to go ahead and save the game. But when I push that button, it resets the whole entire device and I'm back at the language select screen. So I'm like, how are you gonna make a gaming device and you don't have a save functionality? Like, that blows my mind. Not only that, but if you also look at the device itself, on the buttons, there's no labeling on them. So there's no X, Y, A, or B. And when you go into the game, you're thinking that you're pushing A, but you're really pushing B or whatever. And that changes for each game. And I'm just like, why do I have to go ahead and memorize what this does? Like, that also doesn't make sense. So this device does not come with a list of games that's preloaded on here already. So you're just gonna have to go ahead, buy it, and then just scroll through it to see what games it has preloaded already. And like I said before, you can go ahead and connect this device to the TV, but I didn't even bother doing that. It's like, why would I go ahead and play games that I can't even save? So if you guys wanted to see that, I'm sorry, but I just didn't think it was worth it to show. I know right now I'm giving this thing a bad review, but as a tech reviewer, whatever product that I use, I have to tell the truth about it, whether it's good or bad. And with this thing, it has too many red flags, and for gamers who are looking for a portable gaming system, it's like the menu system is bad, no save functionality, it's hard to tell what buttons do what, and so it's like, it's really hard for me to recommend this product for anybody. Now this thing wasn't a huge loss for me, it was only $30, and when I bought it, I asked the cashier, do they have a return policy, and they said as long as you have the receipt, you can go ahead and return it, because I'm just like, this thing does sound too good to be true. So I just made sure, but yeah, it turned out to be a flop. So the moral of the story is, if you're an FYE and you see this box, don't buy it. And if you have a friend who wants to buy it, tell them not to buy it. If they ask why, refer them to my video and hopefully it'll change their mind. That concludes this video. If you guys have any more questions, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to get back to you. Also, if you guys want me to review more things from VX Gaming, just let me know and I'll look into some products. But thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys later.